topic I want to share and talk about. Peacemaker. Yes, it's an awesome, cool from the comic books. I'm going to explain the history about it. Christopher Smith first appeared in 1966. He was featured in the now defunct Charlton Comics Fightin' 5, issue 40. The character frequently attended the Geneva Arms Conference as a diplomat whose sole purpose was to discuss and encourage world peace. Yet this self-titled pacifist kept a massive armory in his chateau, the Peace Palace. Smith's initial reasons for stockpiling the weapons were unclear. He vowed never to use them until he had a change of heart. When he was faced with threats that put his beliefs in question, he decided to physically fight for peace, though still without lethal force. The violence does punch-throwing Peacemaker was born. That was the brief history about that. In the 60s, this character had a different appearance, what he was doing, and he had like a different suit and comics. That was created by what I mentioned a minute ago, Charlton Comics, who used to own the rights for that. Since they went out of business in '86, DC bought the characters. Now I'm going to read the next history. In Peacemaker's DC Comics revival, he was similar to his Charlton counterpart. Christopher Smith was a pacifist and envoy, so committed to his cause that he used force as the hero. Peacemaker to achieve it, utilizing a special collection of non-lethal weapons. He fought villains such as warlords and dictators. Yes, I have seen season 1 and 2. I think it's kind of similar from what John Cena's wearing, but not really. Now, comment below, just be honest, who agrees or disagrees that John Cena's Peacemaker costume is a lot similar from the comics. You're welcome to be honest about that. The events of Crisis on Infinite Earths, however, merged the multiverse into one new Earth through the Charlton Comics character were fully integrated into DC, they also had to change to better fit into the existing canon. So the truly pacifist Earth for Peacemaker ceased to exist as the timeline replaced him with a younger psychotic New Earth version. For the other one, the renovated Peacemaker was a reconlocation of Christopher Smith's violent tensionist and peace-loving nature. Essentially, the two opposing motivations inside him made him insane, but there was a lot more to his new backstory than a simple internal struggle. I think between in the comics and series, even though Peacemaker made his debut in the Suicide Squad, I think he has bipolar and PTSD. In Peacemaker's new history, he had a dad was a Nazi death camp commandant when Wolfgang's war crime were exposed. The man committed his own life in front of his 5-year-old son, Christopher. I think his dad in the comics had a different role versus what Christopher's dad had in the Peacemaker series. One thing I will give the free pass that's cool, Peacemaker's helmets are awesome. If you try to buy one, that would cost lots and lots of money. Now I'm going to explain what it is. Color scheme. The comic version features a more vibrant color palette, while the series opts for a slightly muted tone. Design details. The comic costume has a more classic superhero look with simpler lines, whereas the series incorporates technical elements. Helmet design. The comic helmet is more streamlined, while the series helmet has a bulkier, more functional design with various gadgets. That one is so brilliant. Material texture. The comic costume appears more traditional and spandex-like, while the series uses a mix of materials for a rugged look. Accessories. The series costume includes additional tactical gear and weapons that are not present in the comic version. Overall aesthetic, the comic version leans towards a classic superhero vibe, while the series emphasizes a modern, gritty interpretation. What it's explaining, James Gunn, how he created Peacemaker. Hey, better if we don't make Peacemaker look goofy. Let's make him for modern audience to like, and also superhero fans too. Comment below, what's your best moment of Peacemaker? That's all I want to share. Bye, everyone.